Hi friends, hi, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Prepper Patty series that I put up every Saturday. So happy Saturday, y'all. So I am going to go down a list of 7 things and basically just touching on things that you can get on a budget for you, your family, for your fur babies. So without further ado, let's dig into this video. So let's talk about number 1. Food. Stock up on food. You guys stock up on what you can afford. You can go to Dollar Tree, 99 cents only store, your markets, Walmart, Aldi, Winco. They have deals. There's always sales, there's deals, even at your bigger stores like Vons, Walmart, Save Mart, that type of thing. There's coupons with really good deals if you do any couponing. So it's really hard for someone to stay strong, healthy, and with a sound mind if they're not eating properly. And you don't want you or your family to go through that type of situation should we have, a natural disaster or anything like that happens and you can't. I guess what I'm saying is basically if shit hits the fan, you want to make sure that you can feed your family, your fur babies, your dogs, your cats, your pets at home too. Don't just prep for yourself, prep for your pets as well, because they are totally dependent upon us. So we don't know if any kind of natural disaster happens or, like I just said, shit hits the fan, whatever, if the store shut down, if there's no electricity, if the grid goes down, no electricity, you can't buy anything. So if you prep, you can do it on a budget. You can do it on a tiny budget. I have recently started myself, and I am prepping I have 5 pets here. 5 pets, and for my family and my extended family. I'm buying extras just in case, someone in my family's not prepping and they need help. I'll have it. And then also, and if you can afford it, you can buy the a lot of canned food and freeze dried foods, or the prepper style military food. I'm going to put a lot of links down below, and I'll put that as well. Yeah, if you guys click on my link, I might get a tiny bit of a earning from it, and thank you if you do that. I greatly appreciate it. It'll help me prep more because I do need to keep prepping. But that's just a little explanation for my Amazon links down below, and then I'll put my Amazon or Prepper Patty store in Amazon. I call it a store. I don't know what to call it. It's just my pre-planning. In fact, at the end of this video, we'll go over what I have in there. But mostly for this video, I'm going to focus on these 7 basic things that you don't need to worry about. You can put in your regular weekly grocery shopping, or however frequent you go shopping. Throw a few extra things in there and put them aside. Number 2, water filtration. That is extremely important, so that you don't get sick and your family doesn't get sick, because if the grid goes down, the electricity goes off, the water is only going to last so long, and then the water that you're going to be getting, who knows if it's clean or safe to drink. So a filtration system, and I'm going to put a couple here right now. Things I got myself, a Berkey. I got some tablets to clean the water basically, and then I got some little water tools if I need to go out scouting around for water. I also am with whatever containers that we finish here, I fill them up with water. Not to drink, but if it gets to that, I will sanitize it to drink. But I'm filling up those for purposes like if we need to flush the toilet. You pour water, a couple cups of water in there, your toilet will flush, or if I need to wash some dishes. It's so important if shit hits the fan to stay fed, hydrated, and clean. We also need to clean ourselves. Okay, so that is number 2. And I will also put those links down below. Plus, I refilled these jugs. I go to the water mill. I have my Berkey. I have a stock of water in the closet, drinking water that's already, ready to drink. I'm just making sure that there's water for my family and my pets. Okay, we are at the water mill. I guess number 3 touches on the same almost the same exact, easy for me to say, as number 2. Number 3 is plastic water containers. I will also put those links down below. I'm going to throw up a couple of pictures right here of things you can do. There's a bathtub liner. It's called a bladder, basically. If you know, or you see it coming, if you watch the news or whatever, or if the shit does hit the fan, you can still go and fill that up. You just lay it out in your tub, connect it up to the faucet, turn it on, fill it up. And it's basically just that. It's like a bladder. So you have a tub full of water as well. If you live in apartments or that type of thing, you don't have water or space to be holding or filling up water jugs. But get some water jugs, however it will suit you and fit your living space and your storage space, or even the containers. I think are kind of cool and easy in case you need to bug out. I haven't talked about that. That's a whole other video. But, in the event that you do need to bug out, you can pick up one of those things or a couple of them and go. Number 4, Clorox. Get a case of Clorox. I'm going to put a link down below it's a case of 3 big jugs of Clorox. That can also sanitize water for drinking, keeping your area clean. The reason why I'm suggesting it is for keeping your surfaces clean, whatever. If you can't find your tablets, or if you run out of those, you can put a couple drops and in your water, and it will sanitize it as well. Let me also add, you can get smaller jugs of Clorox at the Dollar Tree and 99-cent only store. But I will also be putting the link down below if you want to order a case. Okay, number 5, heirloom seeds. I'm going to put a link down below for those as well. Or you can get them at your local lumber stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, that type of thing. But make sure it says heirloom seeds to grow your food. I am going to start growing potatoes, snap peas, things that my family like. And that's something I can't stress enough on the types of foods and things that you are going to be storing or stocking for, or prepping, I should say, prepping. These are things that you and your family like to eat already. Don't get things that you normally don't eat because it'll gross you out, or that's the way I look at it. It'll gross us out. So I get things like refried beans, or I get things like refried bean packets or cans or that type of thing. But as far as the heirloom seeds, carrots, growing your herbs and vegetables, and make sure it's heirloom, like I said, because that means that those seeds will come back every season. If you get those modified seeds, they're only good for one. I don't like anything modified. I want natural things. So heirloom seeds is the way to go. So you can continue growing food in your own yard, patio, whatever space you have. Windows. Number 6, make yourself a sun oven. You can cook in the backyard. If you live in a hot climate like I do, you can cook. I'm gonna throw up a picture here. You can make this, or I don't know if you can order them. I'll look, and if you can, I'll put the link to that down below as well. But you can bake even, a chicken, bake your cake, whatever, out in the sun in your yard, or get a camp stove with the types of camp stoves that they come with those little butane cans. I'll also link that down below. That's simple and easy to set up on your patio or out in the yard or wherever, as long as it's safe. Always don't forget to read your directions. Always make sure that you're safe, for you and your family. Number 7, you guys, I'm reading my notes. Matches, lighters, flashlights, oil lamps, lighting, anything or solar lights that you charge up outside all day long, and then that you'll have them in your house at night so you can see, or the oil lamps or the flashlights, lighters, strike matches. I'll throw up some pictures right here and put the links to those down below, but you can also get those at Dollar Tree, 99-cent only store, Dollar General. You can do all this on a budget. This is something that you can do on a budget, you guys. But if you decide to click on the links down below, I would greatly appreciate it. I thank you in advance, because I do get a tiny bitty, not a lot, but an itty bitty percentage of whatever you decide to purchase for your prepping purposes, which will help me because I'm actually trying to save right now to get a solar generator. I got a solar panel already from Habert Freight Tools, and it was a good deal, but I don't have the generator, so I just can't afford that right now. It's, like I mentioned before, I live on a budget. I do everything on a budget. So as far as, in fact, that solar panel was $99, and that was a lot. It was expensive for me. So anyway, I can rattle on. So do what you can with what you have, you guys. That's my motto. That's my way of thinking right now. Do what you can with what you have. I appreciate you watching this video to the end. Again, for those of you that are new, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by and clicking on this video. I hope you decide to stick around, subscribe, and I hope you all give me a thumbs up, because it does help my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. But if you want to check in just for the prepping channel, I'll see you next Saturday.